what's up? I just kind of wanted to speak on something because, yeah, I do deal with it too myself. You know, where you want to be able to get things off your chest, and it's things that you really can't to a degree and all that stuff, because really it's either not the time or not the place to do it. And just some things you just don't talk about to the entire planet. So there's, exceptions to some things. But there's a reason why I'm going to go through kind of a series of examples here to kind of try and get this point across a little bit. But there's a reason why, in general, you use water to put out fire. You use earth to stop flooding. And a lot of times you use, stone and wood to get, stone to get out of, the wind and all that shit, even wood. Or you use that, use it to keep warm. There's a cycle there, You do what may hurt you, you do the exact opposite. Doing the exact opposite is what may help you. It might still suck a little bit, it might feel uncomfortable, but there's a reason why they say that if you're feeling shame and guilt and all that to such an extent that it's causing you to affect your health, to affect your relationships, to affect everything around you, the only way to release that weight is to tell the truth, to confess that bullshit. It's not about going, okay, well, you just admitted to this, so I'm going to shame you more, this, that, and the other. If you lied to a lot of fucking people, you have to expect that somebody's going to call you out. Especially if it's you lying about someone. Because you running and you hiding and avoiding the responsibility to those lies is not going to fix those lies, and it's not going to fix the person you lied about from being hurt ever again. They're going to repeatedly get hurt because of those fucking lies until somebody tells the truth. There's certain things when people lie, it's like, you know what? All we can do is live and let be, live and let live, learn and learn, or live and learn, all that shit. But there's some things when it literally affects somebody's life, who they are, committing a character assassination on someone through those lies, those problems are not going to go away. The damages created are not going to go away, and the only way to do that is simply by doing the exact opposite of what you did to begin with. Instead of fucking lying to everyone, you tell everyone the fucking truth. What do they tell you in a courtroom? And all that? You get caught lying, you get in even more fucking trouble. And for some people who are really good liars, they get out of it, but it's only a matter of time before it catches up to them. When someone cares about you enough to take the time to be like, look, like, this shit needs to change. If you want this to happen, you need to make that happen type thing. And it's about your own self-growth and your own self-healing and all that. When someone that you hurt takes the time to go, look, I do love you, I forgive you, but you need to correct this shit. They really didn't need to take that time to do that, especially knowing how the person that hurt them didn't bother to take the time to do the right thing to begin with, and kept repeatedly doing harm, and then would take the reaction of, let's put it this way, if somebody hurts you, do you think you are expected and required to kiss their ass and apologize to them for them hurting you? I think not. Is it on you to undo the damages that they did? No. Whatever actions that you have in your reaction, yes, is your responsibility. Yet it's also not on the person who gaslit, abused, or created the situation for you to fucking be like, you know, I've had enough, and you start speaking up and you start fighting for something. And you're not fighting for a selfish need, you're fighting for something that is supposed to be beneficial to both people, while they fight to have relationships with other people behind your back. You're in the wrong for fighting for your relationship while they use you. They're not in the wrong for telling everyone that you got upset because of how they fucking hurt you. They want to leave out the part that how they hurt you because they don't want people to realize that they were actually the fucking culprit of a lot of the problems that happened. They don't want people to understand that. So it's like, if you genuinely want the weight off your shoulders and off your back, and you genuinely want to start doing the right thing, that means not just confessing to the person that you hurt, be like, look, I was wrong, blah, 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 this happened, that happened. Details don't necessarily need to be given. That type of shit. It's the fact that instead of just telling that one person, you need to tell everyone you fucking lied to. Because it's not just that person you're hurting those people, and above all, you're hurting your fucking self.